Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Misty and today I would like to share a little bit about the writing process, right? I don't want to waste your time. Let's begin. Okay, so in this chapter, I have listed two objectives, right? So the first one is at the end of the lesson, students should be able to, number one, is list all steps in the writing process. For this particular topic, I have listed six writing process, right? Six writing process. And then number two, general ideas points from the topic given. Definitely after we have completed this chapter, there will be a task, a group task actually. I'll be giving you these tasks and you may need to complete the task and submit before the class end. All right, we're going to see how. Okay, all right, so writing process, let's take a look what is writing process, what are the points, what are the ideas focusing in writing process. All right. Okay. Like I mentioned many times just now, writing is actually a process, and like any process, it consists of series of steps. Definitely, all right. So while the exact number of steps in the process may vary, this chapter, all right, my slide will take you through six of them. All right, six of them. You will be following these steps as you do your writing assignment in each chapter. All right, so it is important that you have an idea on how each step in the process works. Okay, so number one, all right, pre-write to get ideas. Number two, organize your ideas. Number three, write the first draft. Number four, revise the draft. Number five, edit and proofread the draft. And number six, write a new draft. All right, so like I mentioned just now, all right, for this chapter you will have six steps that you need to follow. All right, hence I would like you to remember all of these because it is going to be important for you at the end when you are about to write your essay. Okay. All right, now we are moving to step number one, which is pre-write to get ideas. All right, so the first step in the writing process is to choose a topic and generate ideas. All right, it is important. I would like to encourage everyone to choose for a topic that you are comfortable with. Okay. This is because when you are comfortable with the topic, for example, you are going to quickly make a list of any words or phrases that are related to your topic. It's going to be easy for you, all right, to think about your points related to the topic. All right, okay. The reason why we call this what does it call this step as pre-write is because you do it before you begin writing. Okay, you do it before you begin writing. Even if a topic has already been assigned, you will still need to generate ideas about it in order to decide what you want to write. Okay, you should always start your writing process by making sure you understand the assignment, you understand the topic. All right, you can somehow brainstorm, choosing a focus and outline the idea. All right, we're going to look at the technique in a while. Okay. All right, like I mentioned just now, the reason why we call this step as pre-write because you do it before you begin writing. However, darlings, you need to also consider the purpose and the audience of your paper. All right. Sometimes it is easier to consider your purpose and audience when trying to expand the ideas or your point. All right, the purpose of your paper is the reason you are writing your paper, whether you are to convince, to inform, apa lagi, to entertain, to instruct, to analyze, or to review. Okay, And then when we look at the audience, your audience are those who will read your paper, all right, who will read your paper. Hence, it is encouraged for you to understand your audience needs previous to writing your paper. This is because it is important that you tailor your writing to that audience need, right? Okay, your audience will not have you there to answer about to answer question about what you write. Hence, it is good for you to understand the audience needs at the first place before you begin to write. All right, and then the next one is techniques. There will be several techniques. For this particular chapter, I have listed 3 techniques that you can use in order for you to come up with your write-up, with your essay. All right. You may have other techniques than my technique here. I have no problem with that. All right. Okay, so there are 3 techniques like I mentioned just now. The first one is going to be listing, number 2 free writing, and number 3 clustering. Okay, I put D here is because I think you might have other techniques that you would like to share with your friends, or maybe you would like to share with me. I have no problem, but these are the 3 techniques that I've been using so far. Okay, that I've been using so far. All right. Okay, so now we're moving to listing. Okay, listing. When we talk about listing, it is somehow similar to free writing as well. However, for listing, you are going to write everything down in a list form. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and the list goes on. All right. You are going to jot down every idea that you have about your topic. All right. For this particular stage, for this particular step, do not worry about your grammar or spelling. All right. Just get your thought on paper. All right. Write everything that comes to your mind. It can be one word, a phrase, an entire sentence, or more. Okay. However, this is going to be a listing system where you're going to list from number 1, number 2, number 3, and the list goes on. However, for free writing, you can write everywhere on your paper. It can be at the extreme corner, left side of your paper. It can be in the middle, all right, of your paper. It is depending on your preferences. Okay, so what you can do is take out a blank sheet of paper or open a new Word document. Okay, you're going to begin writing for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Have only 10 to 15 minutes. Write whatever that comes to your mind about a subject. For example, we're going to talk about bully. So you're going to write everything about bully, the definition, the type of bully, and you would like to also share example of bully. All right, that's depending on your preferences. All right, again, do not worry about spelling, punctuation, or grammar. All right, do not change, correct, or delete anything if you are somehow having this writer's block. Writer's block. Okay, we call this as writer's block. When you cannot think of something to write, then you're going to write something as, I can't think of anything to write right now, I am stumped. All right, maybe after sometimes, maybe after 2 or 3 minutes, all right, the ideas will come to your mind, and you can somehow write the points that you would like to discuss, all right, regarding the topic given. All right, regarding the topic given. Okay, the next one is clustering. I believe that this technique is the most popular among students. All right, I love to use this clustering technique as well. All right, it is same as mind mapping. All right, so place your general subject in a circle in the middle of blank sheet of paper. We're going to use the same example, bully. So you're going to put bully in the middle, and then you're going to begin to draw other lines or circle that shoot up from the original topic. Like I mentioned previously, you would like to talk about the definition of bully, definition, and then another one is going to be on types of bully. All right, examples of bully, and then reason why bully happened, and then you would like to also talk about solution to this bully, for example. Okay, and then cluster the idea that seem to go together. All right, you're going to cluster the ideas that seem to go together. So you need to make sure that everything discussed here are somehow related to each other. If you think that some of the ideas are not related, then you can change or omit. All right. Okay, so I don't want to waste this time. Let's talk about the first step. The second step, which is organize your ideas. Okay, for organize your ideas, you are going to decide which ideas to use and how you will organize them. All right. So once you have chosen your topic and generated your ideas, the next step is to decide which ideas to use and how will you organize them. All right. Remember that you have, for example, you have used the clustering technique just now. Okay, you need to create a plan of the main ideas and the supporting information for each of your paragraph. You have learned about main ideas, you have learned about thesis statement, topic sentence, supporting details when you were in foundation or during your diploma time. All right, I'm not going to repeat for this particular subject. Okay. All right, so your plan can be a rough list of ideas or a formal outline. All right, and then how am I supposed to say? Because you have the plan already, so you know where the ideas will direct you. Okay, so organizing your ideas will make your writing much easier because you have the topic sentence already. All right, the topic sentence is going to be the middle idea. All right, so from the topic sentence just now, you're going to have 3 supporting details to support your topic. Hence, your writing is going to be much easier because everything is actually in the in the process, and then after this is going to be your writing part where you're going to refer to your ideas that you have organized before. All right, okay, and then the next one is going to be step 3, write the first draft. You have organized your ideas, and then now it is time for you to write your first draft. Okay, as you write, it is important to focus on making your ideas clear. All right, for this particular step number 3, you do not have to worry about your grammar, punctuation, or spelling. A first draft is not to be a first draft is not supposed to be perfect. All right. Using your list that you have in step number 1. All right. And then you have somehow organized your list in step number 2. Now you're going to begin writing your first draft. All right. Remember to include the 3 parts of the paragraph that you studied in this that you studied before. Like I mentioned, topic sentence, supporting details that contains example of facts, and a concluding sentence. All right. Please make sure to list your topic sentence, supporting sentence, or supporting details, and in that supporting details you can somehow list examples, explanation, or facts, statistic, for example. And the last one is going to be your concluding sentence, your conclusion. All right. Do not worry if you think of new ideas that are not on your list as you write. You can add. All right, you can add or omit or delete the ideas later. All right. Just be sure that your new ideas support your topic. Please make sure that whatever points that you have are somehow related to the topic. All right, to the topic. Now we're moving to step number 4, revise the draft. Okay, revise the draft. Okay, once you have written your first draft, you can focus on revising it. All right, so when you revise, you change what you have written to improve it by checking the content and organization. At this stage, I believe that you should somehow seek help from your instructors, for example, to check your draft, or maybe you can ask your peer, all right, to give their perspective on your writing. This is what we call as peers review, all right. Their job is to read, to ask question and comment on what is good and what might be changed or made clearer. All right, so please make sure that you revise your draft. You can ask your instructors to do it for you, or you can ask your peer to help you with this. All right. What you can do when you to revise your draft is to read your paragraph, to read over your paragraph, right, to get a general overview. Okay, as you read, you can check to make sure that your paragraph has a topic sentence. Right, you need to remember the topic sentence is the nucleus of your essay, right? And then your paragraph has a topic sentence. You need to make sure that your draft contains topic sentence, apa lagi, enough supporting information, enough supporting details, all right? And then you are going to support your opinion with facts, definitely, all right? If examples, explanation, all right? And then your concluding sentence on the topic discussed. Okay, again, you can ask your classmate to read and give you feedback, all right? And then you can also discuss with your classmate on the suggestion and decide which points to take, all right? Which point to take. Definitely you have more than 5 points, all right, and you have chosen 3, and maybe one of the supporting details is not somehow suitable, so you can discuss with your friend to choose for the best one, all right? Okay, and the next one is edit and proofread the draft. Okay, in this step, you proofread your paragraph to check for possible mistakes in grammar, punctuation, spelling, and sentence structure. I encourage everyone to have a checklist. For this particular subject, we have checklist for literature review. We call it matrix. I'm going to share when the time comes. All right. For this step number 5, you need to make sure that you have identified all the changes all right, you want to make it content and organization. Okay, then you review your paragraph. For errors in format, all right, mechanics, grammar, and sentence structure. Okay, this is where you're going to check the whole of your essay and proofread the draft. Again, you may ask your friend to check on behalf, because sometimes when we check on our own, we cannot find any mistakes. All right. Okay, so the last one, all right, is going to be write a new draft. Okay, write a new draft. So the last step of this process is to write a new final draft. Right, this is the time for you to write a new, all right, and this is going to be your final draft. Before you hand in your draft to your instructor, please read your draft one more time, all right? And definitely don't be surprised if you decide to make changes. Okay, to make changes in your draft, include the changes you identified in step number 4 and 5. All right, and then proofread your new draft again carefully. All right, carefully make sure it is neat and error free. All right, hand in your paragraph to me. All right, hand in your paragraph to me. Okay, so this is tab number 6. All right, so that's all for this chapter. All right, thank you very much for lending your ears. All right, lending your ears. Till we meet again, I will also record my videos, definitely, because I believe that you can somehow refer to my video many times. All right, and you can refer to the videos before you get into the class, and once we are actually in the class, we can revise and we can do a lot of activities. Okay, so I'll be also giving you tasks after this. So thank you for today. Assalamualaikum.